Hey guys, it's me. I'm coming at you with another video. Look, if you're suffering from depression or anything like that, please go get help. Like, seriously. Well, just like the other day, I'm so sorry my lighting is shitty and I'm doing like the best I can to film. Okay. Just about a week or so ago, this 12-year-old girl down here in Georgia killed herself on live stream video. And I know a lot of you have sat there and seen this video and heard this story nationwide. This shit's like no joke. Like, how can you let your child go through some shit like that? How can you let your child suffer and continue to be with a person that does the things that they did to that child? You, as a mother, should be ashamed of yourself. I would never, as a mother, I would never do that to my kids. If my daughter comes to me in the swimming pool and tells me that I've been touched or I've been molested and that I need to go hang myself because I'm a whore, that I'm nothing, that you don't, because I won't let you have sex with me, that's fucked up. And this motherfucker that did that is a sick bastard. And the mother, she needs to be fucking shot and killed. I don't give a fuck. But that's not what I wanted to make the video about. But I just decided to make my opinion to be known about that. And if, like I said, my child came to me and told me, Mom, I've been molested, I'm gonna take my daughter to the hospital. And we're gonna find out if she's really been molested, for one, because, you can't really believe kids that now, because they make shit up. I know you shouldn't say that, but when stuff like that goes down, you need 100% and make sure that they are telling the truth. Get a lie detector test. I mean, I'm sorry if I have to put my kid through that, but like my nephew is in prison for something he didn't do. A little girl accused my nephew of fucking rape. And they didn't even do a test on her. Like, she didn't go to the hospital or anything. She just sat there and she was consensual with the sex. She got mad because my nephew didn't want to be her boyfriend and all he did was kiss her. And she wanted to have sex and he said no, that he was too scared. And so she hollers rape. Like, when her parents got home, because she wasn't supposed to have no boys in the house, so she hollers fucking rape. And now my nephew, bless his heart, he is sitting in fucking Jackson State Prison and will always be a sex offender for the rest of his life. Because some little young asshole was horny and wanted some dick, and my nephew said no. My nephew's kinda slow. Like, he don't know, like, he don't know what that is. I mean, I know he knows what a vagina is, yeah, but that's not, that's not what I'm on. I do have some nice lips. I'm thinking about it when I'm looking. My bad. But anyways, I know I was looking at my lips. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad YouTuber. I'm not even really a YouTuber. But no, I I've been raped. I watched my father have sex with my sister and my cousin from when I was little. And I would wonder to myself, why didn't my daddy do it to me? Why was I the only one that he didn't do anything with? You know what I'm saying? Why was my cousin and my sister the ones that got hurt? Why didn't anything happen to me? And I still to this day, I ask myself this. Why? Why didn't I get molested? What was wrong with me? Like, I'm not saying I wanted to. In my head mentally, I'm just like, what's wrong with me? Like, What was so special about me that he didn't want to do? You know, I know this is so ghetto. My ear itches. But, um, as a kid, I look back and I think to myself, why? Why didn't he molest me? And I don't want, like I said, no, I didn't want to be molested. But I think to myself, well, why didn't he? Why didn't he do it to me? Why didn't he touch me? I mean, like, why would he only do it to my older sister? I don't get it. Usually when a father does that to their child, like, they do it to both. And, I think back and I'm like, well, why didn't it happen to me? And it makes me feel bad because, like, my sister was the one who suffered and I didn't really suffer like she did. Like, I suffered in a different way because as a child I saw that, and I'm so sorry, I'm tired. As a child I saw those things, and I would think back and I'm like, was there something that I could have did? Could I have stopped it? I don't know. Did my sister enjoy it? Like, those kind of things, because, like, she would, like, I would watch and she would sit there and let my dad go in between her legs, like, giving her head, and I'm just like, why is she letting him do this? Like, why is she allowing him to do the things that he's doing? So, like, one time I got mad and I threw something, and he came over there and whooped my ass and told me that if I told anybody, that he was gonna whoop me and beat me more. So I never told anyone. Like, I didn't want to go to a group home. I didn't want to be taken away from my dad. I didn't want to be taken away from my friends and the people that I went to school with. Like, I had friends at school. I'm 12 years old, and this shit happened before I was 12. It happened before I was 9. This shit happened when I was in motherfucking kindergarten, bruh. Like, you just don't know. The shit that I've been through, it will fuck you up. Like, it'll fuck you up big time. And I say this because... Shut up, stomach. I say this because I don't want to see it happen to anyone else. If you are a victim of rape or molestation, don't kill yourself. Don't get depressed. I mean, get depressed. Yeah, you're gonna get depressed. What person's not? But don't end your life. Please don't. Please don't be like the 12-year-old girl. I saw the video and that shit was fucking morbid as fuck. Like, she just hung there. A 12-year-old fucking killed herself. I still can't get that shit out of my head. It was fucking sick. I mean, how can a person do that to a human being? How can you sit there and be a man with children? I understand men have needs. I understand that. But don't fucking molest a child. That's sick. And like I said, I look back and I think to myself, well, why didn't it happen to me? What was so different what was so special about me that he didn't want to hurt me? And I'm thankful that he didn't. I mean, I love my dad. That's my father. Yeah, he raised me until I was 12 years old. And like I said, I didn't want to go to a defects home. I didn't want to be... I was scared. I didn't want to... I didn't want to be taken away from my daddy. I didn't... Because, I just didn't want to do a lot of things. I didn't want to have to live with my mother. I hated my mother, and I still do to this day. My mother's never been my mother. Like, my mother has never been the mother that she should have been to us. My mom was so fucked up in the head, and it's just crazy. And if I could do a lot of the things all over again, I wouldn't want to live with my mom. I'd rather go to a fucking group home. Or I was so glad when I got, like, taken away from her, though. But my mom used to sit there and blame me for shit that happened to my sister. She used to tell me that it was my fault. Oh, this is your fault. You did it. You should have been the one that he fucking hurt. Or, I should have aborted you. Just shit like that. This really fucked me up. And if you're a victim of mental abuse, I don't give a fuck if it's your mama, your daddy. That's just not cool. Physical and mental and verbal is still abuse. Verbal and mentally is still abuse. I don't care who you are and what you say. That is still abuse. And if you are a victim of it, you need to go get help. Don't end your life like the 12-year-old little girl that don't live stream. That shit was morbid and fucking just her body. I watched the whole video, and her mom's calling her out the whole entire time. And she's hanging from the tree dead. And that could have been me. I wished I could have talked to that little girl. And I wish I could have saved her and stopped her from doing it. And I think she kept looking for people to stop her. And she didn't. And I look back now, and a lot of the things that I went through traumatized me, and I think it really fucked me up emotionally. But as you're a kid, you're not supposed to watch your sister have sex with your father. You're not supposed to watch your cousin have sex with your father. You're not supposed to do any of those things. You're not supposed to get beat. You're not supposed to have to deal with things like that. You're not supposed to be depressed. You're not supposed to be mentally ill. That's really why I'm so fucked in the head, and everybody wonders why I'm so sad and why I'm so depressed and why have I tried to kill myself. I tried to kill myself because, I don't want to live anymore. I'm not happy. I'm so fucking miserable. But I feel like there's a reason why I'm still here at the same time. I don't want to kill myself. I just don't want to wake up. I don't want to live here and suffer anymore. Our world, our fucking country is already fucked up. And it's about to get even more fucked up. Because fucking Donald Trump. I'm not gonna get into fucking political bullshit, but I'm just, I'm saying, I can't do it anymore. And I am totally, I'm tired. I'm vlogging really fucking late, but anyways, long story short is, if you suffer from mental or physical or any kind of abuse, get the fuck away from the situation. Or if you're in an abusive relationship, you need to get away from it. You need to leave, you need to get away. And don't look back, because I know I'm in that situation right now, and I don't have a choice but to be in the situation I'm in right now, or be out in the cold, and I don't want to be out in the cold, so I gotta fight just to fucking survive, My ex-boyfriend's a bully. He beats the fuck out of me for no reason, and I can't do it anymore, and the only reason that he's still around is because he's a diabetic, and I have a good heart. But my good heart is done right now, and as soon as if things go the way I think they're gonna go, I'm not gonna be here much longer in this situation. I just want to do better. But anyways, if you are a victim of any kind of abuse, please go get help. Please. I don't want to see anybody kill themselves. I don't want to hear about another 12-year-old committing suicide because her mother wouldn't listen to her. And then around Christmas time, the same person that did this to this little girl touched her again. And she told her mother that she didn't want to go, that she didn't want to be around this person. I can't even think right now. The reason why I decided that I wanted to talk about that was because I suffer from depression and I suffer from suicidal thoughts. I don't go around telling people this because then they'll just laugh at me. Oh, you just want to cut yourself. Oh, you just want attention. Or you're just like one of those fucking emo people. I'm sad. Like, I'm happy, but I'm sad. I don't love myself the way I should. I look at myself and I'm like, oh, you're okay. You're cute. Yeah, girl, you on point. But deep down, I'm just like, I fucking hate myself. And I'm tired and I'm broke down and there's like so much things that are just running through my head and nobody knows and nobody understands the shit that I go through. And if you were close to me, then you know. And there's just one particular person that I give so much fucking damn about and they don't give a fuck about me. But that's okay because, you know, life goes on and shit happens. Shit in one hand and which one, you know, which one's gonna fill up faster? Shit in one hand and want in the other, you know. I had to think about it first. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. But no, like, seriously. If I said like one more time, I'm gonna, like, shoot myself and, like, oh my god. And, like, yeah. But no. But I look back and I think there's a purpose for me still being here. There's a purpose that I'm doing this and I'm talking to you about it. And that I'm sharing my story. But, like, from the time I was about, I don't know, about 6, 7, is when the abuse started with my dad and having sex with my cousin and my sister. My sister was about 9. I was like 8 or 9 when that happened. And then, you're in school. I'm in school and I'm getting all happy, because I'm getting checked out. I'm sitting there, I was only in 6th grade. I remember exactly. Defects come to my school and they check me out. I was thinking, oh yeah, my dad's come to check me out, blah, 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 blah. Because sometimes I'd skip school and go to work with him. Yeah, I was bad. I would go to school. I'd go to work with my dad instead of going to school. But anyways, I mean, you're not learning anything. I mean, school is bullshit. In my opinion. You don't use what you learn, you don't use in your fucking everyday life. I don't go around, oh, well, 2 times 2 is, but whatever. I'm sitting there in school and I get, they come over the intercom and that I was being checked out. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I'm going with my dad. We're going to go out to eat. I'm going to go, we're just things. I was just so happy. And then there's these 2 fucking white ladies that are in the office. And they're like, are you Cassandra? And I'm like, yeah, you are. And, they introduced themselves that they were from blah, blah, blah. DFACS. And I'm just like, okay. Well, what is this concerning of you? They're like, well, we gotta talk to you. And they told me that my father had been arrested and my sister, I pressed charges on him and that I was going to be placed into a family member's home or relative of some kind. And I was placed with my aunt for like a day. But on the way down, these ladies kept asking me questions and I just didn't have anything to say. I just kept looking out the window. I just didn't have nothing to say. And the lady's just like, are you okay? And I'm just looking at the lady like, bitch, do I look like I'm fucking okay? And then she asked me again. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I just looked at her and I just looked out the window. I couldn't, I was speechless. That's when I hit rock bottom. Right then is when everything just come tumbling down on me. You're 12 years old and you got these two fucking random people. They're asking you questions and you're just like, I'm not answering them because I don't know. I don't know anything in this moment. In this moment, they're telling me my dad's going to fucking jail for fucking molesting my sister. And they want to take me to the doctor, and I told them, fuck you, you're not taking me to no doctor. I said, he's never touched me. And I told him, I said, my sister let him do it. He shouldn't be charged with anything. In my opinion, I think she should be charged for fucking lying because she knows that she liked it. And I just told these ladies that. I just snapped. And I just told them, I said, look, I think that she's full of shit. And they said, well, how do you know? I said, because I saw everything. I said, do you know how it feels to be taken away from your home? Do you know how it feels for your heart to be ripped the fuck out? Do you know how it feels to sit there and want to die because everything that you know and love has been just fucking ripped out from underneath you? How the fuck do you think I feel? And at this time, I'm 12 years old talking like this. And I'm telling these ladies, and I'm quiet. Most of the ride to where we were going, to my aunt's house, I was pretty fucking quiet. But, anyways, I was pretty quiet and I didn't say anything. And then I fucking snapped. And I was just like, how the fuck do you think I feel? I don't feel very happy about the situation. I'm not happy. If anything, I'm ready to fucking break out the window and jump out the fucking car and run because I'm scared. And then they tell me that, I'm gonna stay the night with my aunt and that my mother will be by sometime the next day to get me. And I'm just like, but I don't want to go to my mom's. I don't like my mom. My mom never liked me and I never liked her. But from that time, I got to live with my mom. And that was fucking, oh my god, that was like the worst fucking hell. My mom's a fucking cunt. After that, okay, I lived with my mom until I was about 15. With my stepdad, too. My stepdad was cool as shit. Like, we'd get drunk and we'd fucking hop in the car and there's no telling where we'd end up. It was fucking like, that was my dad. My stepdad, that was my dad. He was good to me. He was very good to me. And he'd known me since I was a fucking kid. Since I was a baby and my mama. Ooh, man. Like, that shit's like a long way back. But, anyways, that's pretty much my story of how my life has pretty much been. But, anyways, I lived with my mom for a while. And then I got taken away from her, thank God. But anyways, I'll finish up that story another time when I'm not so tired. It's freaking late, and I gotta edit this video, and I gotta upload it. So, I will see you. Peace. Oh my god, you're still there. Like, bye. It won't stop.